Dr. Maury with an Uncivilized gear review, and today we're going to do the Pathfinder, I don't know if you can see that logo, Pathfinder water bottle and cook set. All right, so let's talk about this. So this comes from the Pathfinder Outdoor School, Self-Reliance Outfitters, I think it's called, Dave Canterbury out of Ohio. And Dave's big in the bushcraft community and has got a whole line of outdoor gear. I've got a few things from there. He's got some good, actually he's got these little mini Infernos that come in this little tin. It's not a gear review about that, but let's see actually if I have any in here. Yeah, so these little mini Infernos, they're just these little fire starter discs, basically waxed, like a wax cotton pad infused with some sort of accelerant. And I still have a few of those. I also have some Bigfoot bushcraft in there, which is actually my preferred tinder. But it's a nice tin, you can just reuse it over and over. So he's got a lot of things in that store that are pretty handy. He recently came out with a modified space blanket. He just put the extra grommet in the end that all of us punch in the end of our tarps anyway. But anyway, this video is about this water bottle cook kit. He's also got a canteen cook kit, but let's go over this. So a couple things is it comes with this shoulder strap. I'll go over the case first. It's got these little built-in carabiners, a shoulder strap, and it's got this removable shoulder pad in case, I guess in case you're carrying more than a liter of water and that hurts your delicate little shoulders, you can put that strap on there. I don't think it's necessary, but it does keep it maybe from sliding around a little bit. So it's got that shoulder strap for carrying options if you're just carrying the canteen. These two D-rings on the side, and on the back it's got built-in these built-in molly straps or integral straps you can use with the PALS system, which is that pouch attachment ladder system or something. But you see this on all the tactical gear, is these little loops that are sewn on there. And then you can attach that to your bag, or just, you could even slide this down behind here and buckle those. Let me see if I can do this one. The other side. If maybe you're a belt carrier and just want to carry your canteen on your belt, right? You could just form that little loop, slide that through your belt, and you could carry your canteen on your belt. So you can carry it in a bandolier style in a sling, you could attach it to your pack, or you could just carry it on your belt. So it's got this little zip top, sort of pop top up here. It's got a little extra room in the top, so you could actually take a much larger bottle. It comes with a 32 ounce or 1 liter bottle, but you can actually accommodate a much larger, I think it'll fit, I haven't tried it yet, one of those 64 ounce growlers. I'm gonna try that too, so that'll fit in there. And it's got this accessory pouch on the side, or on the front. And since the whole pouch is covered with more molly, you could just attach more pouches. You could just go crazy with pouches. In this front pouch, I have the lid. It's just got this little flip-up bail and a little strainer for pouring out, so you can strain your noodles. The system also comes with a Pathfinder 1 liter cup. Got his logo on the lid. Marketing. And then it comes with this little nested set right here, which is a, oh, I forgot how big this is, a 25 ounce cup. It's got little markings on the inside. I don't know if you can see those. In case you're boiling water or cooking according to just a few ounces or milliliters. And it's got new improved handles. It's got really big handles, so I can put my whole hand through there, or 3 fingers if I'm wearing a glove in the winter. The other cups he used to send out, the handle's a little too small, so I'm glad they fixed that. And then this weird little contraption is part of the kit. All right, the bottle nests down inside the cup, the handles fold flat, and the lid can either go in the pocket or on the bottom of the pouch. This little weird thing is the stove. Right? So this is nice if you're going out. You can use this as an alcohol stove with a little one of the little alcohol burners, or you can set your own alcohol burner up or candle in a tuna tin, or those little alcohol squares that burn, and you put that right over top. Then you can put your bottle on top, boil your water, or you can put your cup on top to cook, or it's even, set up. You could almost grill a little piece of meat at a time. It'd be tiny and sad, but you could do it. And then you could also use it, like I do mostly, I haven't used this one yet, as a natural fuel stove. I'll just take little bits and twigs and a little patch of dirt and just stuff that natural fuel under there, because out in the woods I can find that. I don't have to carry it. And then I can heat up my water in the morning. And this setup is great because it's the minimal amount of container you would need if you were heating water, right? I could filter or scoop some water into this cup, boil it for the requisite amount of time to sterilize it, and then I could pour the clean water into the container and then heat up some more, so I've got a place to store my water. All right, so this is the Pathfinder bottle cook set. It nests together, and then this stove has got the little cutout, the fuel door fits so the batwing handles go right there. And then the lid, like I said, you can set that on the bottom of the pouch. You just drop that down in the bottom and set the whole thing down inside there. Drop the strap down inside there, right? Zip it up. And then I've got my canteen set ready to go. Now, a couple modifications to this. First of all, I mean, I like the bag. The only complaints I'd have is that you can, obviously Dave Canterbury's got a big operation going, and he's gonna have to outsource the materials, but this is just the pure Chinesium. You can kind of feel, it could be made of maybe a higher quality Cordura, but I have no real complaints with it. I mean, it feels, it's gonna last as long as I need it through the rough use I use. The zippers seem real nice, right? The molle, the fit and finish of the seams, everything seems put together real well. So I don't have a lot of complaints. I do like this. Maybe I'm just nitpicking about the Chinese sourced materials, but a couple modifications you could do to make this a more complete kit. And this is what I've done. Okay. First thing I did was replace the 1 liter Pathfinder, I'm not sure where your source is, with my 40 ounce clean canteen. I like clean canteen a lot better. It just, I don't have the specifications, but it just feels like it's a more rugged metal. They're both food grade, obviously, and they'll last. The other thing I did was replace the original lid on my clean canteen with an aftermarket clean canteen that's got this foldable bail. So when I don't want it, just put that out of the way. So I replaced the water bottle with a slightly larger water bottle. Usually what I do is this one goes in the canteen nesting kit, sits down inside that cup, and this one goes in my belt pouch on my actual backpack, so I can drink out of this, and then I have another 40 ounces of water for later that night. So that's the first thing I did, was replace that. So I put that nested, set down inside there, and then in the pouch I slipped the lid. Now there's a few other things I take camping with me to make this a complete cook set. Okay. One is I have a life straw, and I had that in there today. I think I put it in there so I didn't forget it next weekend on our event. But I always have a life straw purifier in my backpack. You could slip that down inside there. There's plenty of room for that to go down inside next to the water bottle. So you could just keep that in there if you wanted. A couple other things I put in the outer pocket is that lid, right? And then maybe to keep things from rattling around, I'll set that lid in a piece of orange cotton. This is because I have a clean place to work. I have something to dry, wash my hands, or whatever reason. Also keeps things from rattling. I'll stuff that down in there. And then in that outer pocket, I put my eating utensil, which is my titanium spork with the little, where did I get those little glow beads? I don't remember, but just that little string on the end, just girth stitched on there so I don't lose the spork. I nestle that down in there, so now I've got something to eat with. Okay. I keep my container of salt down inside my cook kit. I use that to sweeten up the water and get electrolytes, or just salt whatever I'm eating. The next thing I put down here is a fish mouth spreader. A lot of people will recognize this as being a useful portable bail. Now I can take my pot. What do I do with that lid? Yeah. Now normally, if I'm not camping by myself, if Carrie and I are camping, or if I have a larger group, maybe the boys are going, I'll just take a bush pot. But this makes a handy little miniature bush pot. I can open that fish mouth spreader up, cost you about $2 at Bass World or something. And I drilled some holes in the side of this cup in line with the handle. You put that fish mouth spreader in there. You can drop that lid, which has the slots cut out for a bail. Drop that right through there, and now I've got a miniature bush pot, and I can hang that up over a tripod or use it to pluck it out of the fire, and now I've got a little bail, okay? So carrying that fish mouth spreader around helps turn this into a miniature bush pot if I'm cooking a sad amount of soup. One little note, when you drill these holes, on the other cup I had gotten before years ago from Self-Reliance Outfitters, the holes for the bail were drilled perpendicular to the handle, which made kind of a more of a dribble cup. That bugged me, but drilled my own holes this time. So put that nesting cup away. Okay. That goes down inside here, canteen, just because I have the life straw with me. And then back into the front pouch goes my lid, my spoon, my fish mouth spreader, which actually just kind of crosses over and latches to itself. But I've always put just a little elastic band around there to keep it from popping open inside my case. Drop that bail down in there, small container of salt, and then my tinder kit and my lighter, which is actually in my pocket. But that way I have a way to start fire with my little cook kit. And then with this extra space up here, I'll throw 2 or 3 packages of soup or broth and a couple of Epic bars or some jerky. And then I've got an entire meal kit with some water and a way to cook food, and I carry that with me. The only other thing I add, and I can't find a way to put it in that pouch, is my eating bowl. I've used different bowls over the years, different plates. It's always nice to have a surface to set clean food on when you're cooking it. And this is the one I use. Right? It's just a stainless steel bowl. This is a new one because my last one just got destroyed. So I found this new one. Comes with this little silicone lid that you can put on there. And this is actually a dog bowl. I got this at the local pet store where I get a lot of my bowls. Stainless steel, cost me $1.35. Came with this silicone seal. I guess if Fido doesn't eat all his dinner, his din-din, you can put it in the fridge for him for later. When I get to camp, I can take that silicone lid off, lay it down. Now I've got somewhere to set my bread. I've got somewhere to set my utensils so they're not in the dirt. And I can use my shallow bowl either to drink out of, eat soup out of, or it's even wide enough and open enough I could cut meat or cut things up almost like a tall plate. So, and in a pinch, you could use this to dig with. I've done that, which is actually what led to the demise of my last bowl, because I didn't bring my shovel and I had to destroy it, digging out a trench. This I would usually pack with some more food. I put some more jerky and nuts and cheeses and soups and butters and things inside there, and that goes down in my pack, along with that other bottle, and then the Pathfinder cook bottle set. And then that little strap I usually bring in case I need it. The only other modification I've made is, because this is black on black on black, which of course is tactical, but it makes for a terrible time if you're packing out before, pre-dawn and everything's dark and you can't find your water bottle at night. So one of the things I've done is just grab one of my reflective tabs off of my Go-Ruck bag. And you can get these at any outdoor store or sport shop or bicycling stores. It's just a little a little strip of reflective material with Velcro. I just ran that through the molly or the paddles on the front, just right there. Now wherever my water bottle's sitting, I have another one that goes on the side usually. If it's laying down, I can shine my light around and pick up my water bottle if it's dark out. That way I can find my kitchen. So there's my entire cook set, and usually enough food for me for a weekend. And then I take this extra bottle so I have backup water. So that's my entire kit. I'm going to take this system on the 202 next weekend, or I already took it last weekend, depending on when this video comes up. YouTube has surreal time conceptions, but take this out and then we'll see how it works. I've used it a couple times already just for day hikes and a few overnights, but I haven't done any cooking on it yet like we're gonna do this time. So if you're interested in that, you can check it out. Pathfinder's Self-Reliance Outfitters, or Pathfinder Outdoor School, or something, I can't remember. So check it out. It was pretty cheap. A whole setup with the pouch and everything, the bottle, the stove, the lid, I think was, I want to say under or around $40, which is a pretty good deal. So like, share, subscribe. Leave in the comments, what do you use for your cook set, water bottle set, containers? What are some ways that you do that? Leave those comments below. And I think that's it.